Well, and I would just to be clear, under Yoder, the court left open what would happen if there were kids who objected. But we know that these things, schools around the country already have these very broad opt-out policies across the curriculum. In Hawaii for anything controversial, in Arizona for anything that parents deem harmful. And we just don't find these kinds of cases or these kinds of burdens where parents are bringing extreme examples. Parents with kids really don't have a lot of time to be suing the school board, and they're looking for a reasonable compromise.
I have a whole list of cases where parents have objected to biographical, I'm quoting, biographical material about women who have been recognized for achievements outside of their home, because some people believe women should not work. So too, parents have objected to teachers reading books featuring divorce, interfaith marriage, or in modest dress. Forget about the evolution, because that's come too. You've just said, are these all coercive?
Well, again, it's whatever coercive means, they could create a burden. This court has defined burden very simply, that if someone is trying to exercise a sincere religious belief and the government is prohibiting or inhibiting their ability to exercise, that creates a burden.
If someone's prohibiting just looking at something that they object to, that's burdening their religion?
Again, we don't see these cases arise in reality.
For reality's sake, you see interfaith couples all the time walking around. You see interracial couples walking around. You see women on this court in positions of work outside the home.
And no one here is raising a burden in that situation. We're far beyond that, where our indoctrination.
But there are cases to that effect in schools.
And those cases,
so tell me where you're going to draw the line, other than saying that if anyone objects to a book, well, you want more than that, because the request here is to instruct the school to tell you its curricula, to guess at what you might find offensive, and then let you opt out. Because that's the injunction you're asking for, isn't it? You're asking for the ability for schools to provide you with the information about what's being taught, and if you object to it on religious grounds, to opt out.
Your Honor, I see my light is on. May I answer the question?
You may, yes.
Your Honor, even under Yoder, without Yoder, under a Smith regime, in here, those things would trigger strict scrutiny if you're in a regime where there's direct discrimination like we have here. We have students who are being told that they can opt out for certain religious reasons but not other religious reasons, and that's always going to get you to strict scrutiny.
Thank you, counsel.